You how to identify trends. Now, trends are one of the most important confluences that I use whenever I trade stocks. Some of the most important and big people on Wall Street use trends to identify when they're going to get into stocks and when they're going to get out. And also, trends have been one of the most technically sound things ever, and basically everybody that trades stocks use them. So let's talk about it. First, let's talk about what are trends. So there is 3 types of trends. The first trend is going to be an uptrend, obviously. This is when the stock is moving up and is making higher highs and higher lows, which basically looks something like this. When the stock is going up, it's going up, then maybe coming back down a little bit, then going up, and coming back down, and coming up, then coming back down. And as you can see, we have higher highs right here. As you see, it's making a high, and then it's making a higher low, and then a higher high, and then a higher low. So this is basically the fundamentals of trend trading, especially when you're in an uptrend. The next thing that I want to talk about is, of course, a downtrend. Now, what does a downtrend look like? A downtrend usually looks something like this. It can either be a very sharp sell-off, or in most cases, it can be a stock that goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down again, goes up, and then goes down again. So, as you can see, it's making lower lows and then lower highs. And I'll show you examples of this on the chart, of course, but I want to talk about one more trend, and that is called consolidation. And basically, what consolidation looks like is when the chart kind of looks like this. It doesn't really have any clear direction. Maybe it goes up, but then it just comes back down, or maybe it goes down, but then it comes right back up, and kind of just doesn't really move that much. So yeah, those are the 3 types of trends that I talk about. Basically, they're only type of trends that you see, and I'll show you guys examples of all 3. So the first type is going to be an uptrend. Now, what does an uptrend look like? Here we have a great example. As you can see, the stock is making higher highs, then it's making some higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then higher highs. And then, higher lows, I guess you could say. But this right here is an example of an uptrend. As you can see, it's going up, down, and then right back up. Sorry. And now let's take a look at some of the other things when, I don't know, let's say it's in, let's show here. I'll show you guys a downtrend for a second. Here, actually, let me find a good example. Okay, yeah, here's a great example. All right, so as you can see, the chart is moving it's going to lower lows, and then higher lows, and then lower lows, and then higher lows, and then lower lows, and then higher lows, then lower lows, then higher lows, then lower lows, higher lows, lower lows. So a very clear downtrend right here. And yeah, that's what happens. Now let's take a look at a consolidation. Honestly, it's kind of what the S&P 500 is like right now. But as you can see, what's happening is that we're just moving up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and we don't really have like any sense of direction. We're just kind of moving sideways, not really doing anything. So yeah, basically that's how it is. And same with QQQ, which is the top 100 US companies, basically moving the exact same way. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We're really just consolidating and not really moving anyway. Now, while you can't spot this on the chart, there are tools that can help you see what if we are in an uptrend or in a downtrend. The key ones being trend lines. As you can see, I can mark out a trend line which has basically followed this. As you can see, it's going up, 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 and maybe once it breaks this, it'll go back down. Here, this is a great example. As you can see from right here, it's November 25th, and it has basically followed this trend line. As you can see, it's staying really within it, and eventually it starts to retest it, and now we're kind of just in an uptrend. So as you can see, it's in that uptrend, and it rose 27%, which is great. Clear uptrend right here, and you can use the trend line to mark that out. Let's look at something like a downtrend. Oh yeah, Netflix, sure. As you can see here, Netflix was in a clear downtrend, and if you wanted to mark out a trend line, maybe you could do something like this. As you can see here, it keeps going lower, lower, lower. Maybe it bounces off here, then it keeps retesting it, and as you can see, this is just a clear downtrend. Now, there are also some indicators that you can use, specifically the most popular ones being RSI, which shows how the stock is doing and if it is relatively strong or not. As you can see, the RSI kind of follows the stock price and shows kind of how it is doing. All right, so now let's talk about how you can use this in your trading. How I like to use this in my trading is that whenever